Friends, good evening. First, most important, this is big congratulations to the entire Anveshi team. I'm really happy and relieved about the fact that Anveshi's FCRA has got an extension till September. Uh, I know there are many other implications, but this TG program will continue smoothly, and I'm really thrilled about this extension, and this will continue without any obstruction. So that's a major development. I think something seems to be the universe is conspiring to make this possible. Then I just want to touch base with you and brief you about tomorrow's workshop. Um, yes, tomorrow we are going to do our third care workshop, and that workshop is going to be in the new Anveshi office. I must share with you that I haven't seen much activity from the participants. I haven't seen any response from them to the videos that I have sent, and then the two other kinds of feedback. So um, when I was preparing for this third workshop, I felt a little I thought, let me actually disrupt the flow like the way we have been doing so far. I feel that so far, the first two workshop, it was very supply heavy, in the sense that we had so much to say and we had so much to offer them, and then and trying to communicate and trying to introduce practices, trying to explain what we mean by self-care, and then different types of self-care, and what different kinds of practices of self-care. Well, we have been bombarding them with so many things. Um, Now, when the supply side becomes a little heavy, there can be two, three reactions to that. There can be potentially one is that the participants could become overwhelmed. They could get intimidated, or they could simply freeze. I thought maybe the third workshop, it is useful to pause a little and use this third workshop as an opportunity to see what they feel about it, what they consider to be um, useful, in the sense, uh, what is it that they organically feel useful, that it would be useful, and then they feel inspired to start acting on it. So I've been talking to them about journaling, meditation, and storytelling and story listening practices, as practices to do with their partners and colleagues and all. I mean, the care partners that we have instituted. We have not given them any care partner, but we said that you are free to talk to any of these 12 people. But this, maybe I last night, like in my last video, I made this, I expressed this doubt that are we doing the right thing? Is this the way? So I'm still questioning how to make this organic, in the sense that how to make this, how do they own up this whole process? And it's a journey. I mean, I have no ready answers, and none of us have ready answers, particularly with a group like this. So we need to be humble and see this as a learning curve, and see this as a journey. And in this journey, we need to innovate and improvise. And so I'm going to tomorrow's workshop with this frame of mind, that um, let us let us try. Let me not be the one to talk about self-care, but let me be a participant along with them. And together, can we come up with some ideas of self-care? Because coming from academics and all that, we also tend to be very analytical and expect a cognitive output and a kind of do you understand it analytically and all that. But I think life is so much more than um, thinking from our end. We think ideas and thoughts have so much value, and there's something more. There's something more to life and learning than this one. So that is my exploration tomorrow, and to see that's one thing. We'll do some role play and we'll do some other things and see how to arrive at a kind of an organic consensus. That's one thing. The other thing is about the medical tests. So we came up with this idea, Ruth and I. We've been talking about it in the last workshop also. We broached this subject and we have been talking about this subject. There's nothing new about it. But there was silence about it, but that doesn't matter. Usually people are not very vocal. But Mira Jasmine has made a kind of hinted at saying that there are many tests going on about HIV and sexually transmitted diseases and all that. Probably people are a little worried about that. Why are you doing tests and all that? So there can be some kind of hesitation on their part. Um, so not many people actually responded to the offer about the medical tests to be done. And then Ruth and myself, both of us made detailed clarification about why these tests are being done and who's paying for that and what is the significance of it, what is the importance of it and all that. Okay. So, but then finally, Ruth said that probably tomorrow between 8 and 9, if they can come to Anveshi office, and probably there she will get the lab technician to be there. And we're going to try that. And to the extent people come, we will do it. And I don't think we should push these kinds of things too much. But the point is that we should keep doing what we think is to be done. Okay, that's it. It's a just to brief you and just to touch base and just so that you know where this is going. And I'm really happy and very enthusiastic about tomorrow. Hopefully, we will meet all the 12 tomorrow. And good. And going to see the new Anveshi office. Okay, bye bye. Thank you so much. And I'll report back when I come back. So this will be a kind of a record for us also towards the end when we are going to write the final report. And the last question I have is that I don't know, we have not given much thought to the research, but I think now that the at least next 6 months we have this money, maybe at some point of time, let us give some thought to the research process. What kind of research? What kind of at least this project should enable us to arrive at a research agenda for the transgender community. Even if we succeed in doing that, that itself is something useful to the discussion about transgender persons, okay, and our society. Okay, have a good weekend. Bye-bye.